concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
You're a liar! No one in the royal family's sitting around going, ooh, Prince Harry, he's gonna have black kids. No one on earth would look at Prince Harry's pasty ass, this chick with the tiniest smidgen of melanin, and say that's gonna be a black baby. I'm about to Google up this baby. Archie Harrison Windsor. How black is that baby? I've seen snowstorms darker than this.
My goodness, where do we start today? Harry's people's cover. They straighten his teeth, they whiten it, they put a full set of hair. He's his mother's son. No, he's not his mother's son. If anything, Prince William, who is the spitting image of Princess Diana and is following on her legacy with the homelessness, which was a cause very dear to Princess Diana, the late Princess Diana. That's his mother's son. That skanker, that wanker, that ginger whinger is not the late Princess Diana's son. That trouble with Ukraine, the doctor who delivered Lily, retiring. Now, finally, Lady C saying what I've been saying in all my videos, that the kids should not be in the line of succession. However, I do disagree with her in that it would be an international incident. No, it wouldn't. It would be a UK problem because I would have to charge Meghan and Harry with fraud. Please leave me your comments, video to follow. Let me know, please, what you guys think.
I wish I could be creative.
Oh, sweetie, you are. You have a great talent for creating difficult situations.
I do.
Sure.
These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. Please, please, please do your own research, and we're here to voice our opinions. And please like, share, and subscribe, and comment, because many of you, from what I've been told, even if you like the videos, but if you don't comment after a certain time, they unsubscribe. You also do please check that you're subscribed, and thank you for the donations to the school. They're needed. So thank you very much for that. I wanted to do this video. I always want to talk to you guys, but after I did my live with P. Dinah, I got quite a few emails calling me a wetback. What does a wetback know? What do a wetback and an N-word person know about the royal family? I got so many. Why was I allowing myself to be interviewed by P. Dinah or going into her channel? Because she was an American and she doesn't know anything, and she was a traitor to her race and all kinds of things. You know what? I laugh. I actually hadn't heard the term wetback in a while. Okay, so I'm actually going to post a picture of me crossing a river, but it's actually in my uncle's farm to get to the ocean. I just thought it was hilarious. I have to make fun of that. But there's so much to talk about. It seems that Meghan Markle has a huge PR team now, because they're portraying her not only as charming and beautiful, but also as this world-renowned humanitarian. I think you all have seen the articles. By the way, this is a shirt, okay? The articles, okay? This comes right after the bullying thing was buried, because that's what we have to call it. As much as I love the royal family, we have to call things for the names. If you don't start calling things out for their names, and people say it's to protect the people's privacy, the employees' privacy. You know what? They know who these people are, because Meghan Markle only had like 2 or 3 assistants. So we're pretty safe in any of those 3 people being the ones who complain about this, right? Because also Jason Connoff's email was leaked. But they could have published what reforms to the working environment they were going to do, to ensure the well-being, the mental health and emotional and physical and everything, the well-being of the employees. Because at the end of the day, these are publicly funded employees. If the Queen wants to pay for an investigation, that's absolutely fine. But she shouldn't have been allowed, because that's improper, because she doesn't pay for their salaries, okay? But anyways, so now Meghan Markle has this new PR team, pushing the narrative that she's a world-renowned humanitarian. And many of you have also directed me to Lady C's video about the children, about how the children should not be in the line of succession, how the children, they have to present this, how it would be an international problem for the royal family if Meghan Markle and Harry lied about the children. First of all, look at all my videos. Pretty much every video, I've been saying the same thing for almost 18 months now. First with Archie and now with Lily. So I thank you guys for directing me to look at that video. But I've been saying the same thing for how many months? And many of you have called me out saying that I repeat myself often. Now, I disagree I very respectfully disagree with Lady C. It's not going to be an international event against the royal family. It would be against Harry and Meghan Markle, because public deception in order to gain benefit is called fraud, and it's a criminal act. So the royal family will never be punished. The only way that they would be punished if they covered up. That's what the international, and it wouldn't be an international incident. And I don't know why. International incident is when you have different nations or different countries involved in this. Here it would be in the United Kingdom. That the reputation of the royal family would take a big hit worldwide for covering up if they knew about it. That's a different story, but it would not be an international event or an international problem. The royal family would suffer immensely, because they should have come out clean instead of covering up for Harry and Meghan Markle. And unfortunately, the worst thing that could have happened to the royal family at the moment is the internet, because people see everything is out. It's not like before that it was printed, pressed, you had more control over it. Now you have the internet, anybody can post and do anything. Case in point, I am one of those people. So I respectfully disagree. I think it would be bad for Harry and Meghan Markle, because that is fraud. What would happen is that the children would be taken out immediately from the line of succession. Sorry about that noise. And Harry and Meghan Markle would be charged with fraud. And then the royal family, of course, would have to, I'm pretty sure that the royal family has a solid alibi, because it will say, we didn't know, we believed them, we trusted them. But then they didn't follow protocol of forcing them to hand over the document from the doctors testifying that the children were born out of Meghan Markle's body, because that is a rule. But then Parliament also failed, because that's what Parliament is there for, to keep the royals honest. So they know that the royals have to present that document in order to submit the children in the line of succession, and that the document has to be made public. So Parliament, at the end of the day, is the one that has failed the United Kingdom by not imposing the rules that the royals must follow. So with that, I've been saying this. How many months have I been saying that? Many of you have been trashing me, calling me a liar, and all kinds of things. I'm glad that many of you who follow Lady C now suddenly believe me, and I'm glad we're on the same page. But this is what I've been saying for a while now. But no, it wouldn't be an international incident. An international incident means that two countries go to war. There's a problem with that, with different countries. And with Russia, there's an international incident with, if you have, that's in diplomatic circles. The fact that if the royal family lied and covered up for Harry and Meghan Markle is not an international incident, that's a UK problem. Okay, and as such, they have to deal with it and hold the people who have committed fraud, lied, accountable. In this case, it would be Harry and Meghan Markle. Personally, I have always stated that those children should have never been put in the line of succession until those two documents were made public. Since I know that Meghan Markle would never make them public, because it is my firm belief, and these are all my thoughts and opinions, that those two children were not born out of her body, she will never produce them, because this is a woman, we saw what was published in Finding Freedom. If that woman had those documents, they would be there. Now, funny enough, the doctor who allegedly delivered Lily has now retired. I have never heard of a doctor who's retiring so young, when at the height of her profession, because apparently after she delivered Meghan's baby, her own private practice was booming. So she suddenly decided to retire. And we all know how expensive life is in the United States, especially in California, Montecito, and those areas. You need to earn a living. So for her to shut down her practice right after Meghan Markle's bullying allegations, and I do believe that when they were there, they were told quite a few things. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Now, Harry and Ukraine, how disgusting is that? How disgusting is that? That he is a coward. He went and sent somebody with a camera putting themselves, who are actually at risk, just to record for them. How disgusting is that? And people have said that it's for Netflix. I don't think it's for Netflix, because Netflix is not buying the crap that they're selling. I know for a fact that they will not put Uvalde thing in there, and they're not happy with the content. Whatever happened to Spotify? So there's so many things that are ongoing right now. And they did this People magazine cover. Oh my God. Please leave your comments. Please leave your comments, because we have a lot to talk about.